Hey boys and girls, it's Mrs. C. Hall again. I told you get to see me later this week to talk about biographies. And remember, a biography is nonfiction and it is written to help inform us about a famous person. And the exciting thing about today is that you are going to get to write a biography about somebody else. So I was sitting here thinking to myself, who could I write a biography about? Well, I could write a biography about my husband. I could write a biography about my mom or my dad. I could do my son, Zach. And then I thought, you know what? I'm going to do a biography about my daughter, Becca. So then I had to think about things that are in a biography. Remember, a biography is going to have like when they're born, things about when they're a child. What are some accomplishments that they can do? And accomplishments is a big word, but it can be something as easy as tying your shoe. Tying your shoe is a big accomplishment. And then I had to think of some facts. Like, what are some interesting facts about my daughter? I don't know if she would like me to tell everybody that she is a very, very organized student, but boy, she's got a messy room. So I took this paper, and you're going to be able to print it out on the next slide, and I turned it into a poster all about my daughter. So it looks like this. So at the top it has my biography research, because remember what a biography is, okay? It's written about somebody else. If you do yourself, it's called an autobiography. It says person's name, so I put Becca. Her real name is Rebecca, but this is her nickname. I put a photo of her, and this is actually taken just a few weeks ago. And then in this box it said her early life. So I remember that biographies often start when someone is born. So I put born in 2002. And then I had to think about what are some things that she did when she was younger. So I wrote learn to ski when she was 3. And she also participated in Girl Scouts, and I can remember selling lots and lots of Girl Scout cookies. Down here is her family life. So I just put the names of the people that are in her family. So she's got me, she's got her mom, she's got her dad, and she has her brother Zach. Then I had to think about what are some major accomplishments? What are some things that she was able to do? So one of her major accomplishments that happened about a year ago is she became a lifeguard, and she also is able to teach swimming lessons. And something that is happening very soon is she is graduating from high school, and she worked very hard to get through all of the subjects and all of the things that she had to learn. At the bottom it said interesting facts. So I thought to myself, what are some things that you might find interesting about my daughter? Number one is she is a very, very good student, and she would be up at 5:30 in the morning studying, she would be up late studying, and learning was very important to her. Number two, she enjoys cooking and baking. And when she cooks and bakes, you should see the kitchen, because the kitchen looks like an explosion happened, and there is flour everywhere, and dough and whatever she's making. And the last thing that I wrote is she likes to go hiking with her friends. And right now that's been, a little bit hard because of all the social distancing that we've had to do. So this is my poster, and it is all about my daughter. So I want you to take a moment right now to think that if you were going to make a poster, who would you choose to write a biography about? So think about it, because on the next slide, I'm going to show you what you're going to do, okay? I'll see you in a bit.